It looks like we're jumping straight into a game midway here of Legacy versus Abyss. It'll be interesting. We just got to analyze the state of the game here. It looks like we have Gragas versus Sejuani in the jungle. Sejuani going for a little bit of poke around this dragon. The dragon isn't up at the moment, but we see both teams poising around it, so it must be coming up soon.
Well, in the next 2 minutes, actually, as the timer just pops onto the screen for us in that situation, there is one dragon in the favor of Abyss at the moment. It is between Legacy and Abyss Gaming. Legacy Pac-Man just bullying out this Maokai at the moment. Such a bully. Will he get him?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have his Nahbar anywhere near full. It must have just been used, so he's going to have to force a flash from Maokai and, yeah, just really get himself a nice advantage in this top lane. We see he's finished the Frozen Heart, so that's going to be an insane amount of bit of soft CC coming out of those auto attacks.
Yeah, and very even game at the moment. 6-all, again, a dragon in the favor of Abyss, but they do have a bit of a goal disadvantage at the moment. They've probably traded out that dragon for the tower that's in favor of Legacy at the moment.
Yeah, we see that Abyss have picked up the Varus mid lane that we have been seeing a lot lately in different scenes. Hasn't done too well for himself by the looks of it against a Fizz and Gragas. You can imagine where those 2 kills on Gragas and Fizz came from.
Yeah, definitely. And really, it's kind of hard for Varus to do much against the Fizz and against the Gragas as well. Every time he probably tried to poke, he just goes through to juke it out. And then he's got such strong engage because he's such an immobile champion.
Yeah, the ult, like has been mentioned a million times on many different casts, one of the most missed skill shots in the entire game. And Fizz, he specializes in dodging skill shots, so it'll be interesting to see how the team fights go, because once that chain of corruption hits, it's going to spread to every single member and provide a lot of lockdown. But Siva doing a nice spell shield and returning a lot of damage in the Alistar. Flash headbutt pulled onto Thresh, but is going to be picking up Fizz in the meantime. Gragas has activated his passive movement speed bonus, getting the nice slow. Looks like a fight erupting in the top lane as well, as Nah trying to be a little bit cheeky, and God, does Maokai look tiny next to Nah.
Yeah, Nah, once he really gets into that Mega Nah form, there he goes, he's so cute again. Good old Pac-Man from Legacy. Yeah, that was a fantastic play by the Civ to really stop that Chum the Waters from hurting him. He did a lot of damage, and then the finish pulverized by Sugoi.
Yeah, that was beautiful to see. I don't think the Fizz was in range, but he was smart enough to choose his target on the Thresh for the the headbutt rather, so that the Pulverize would get that AoE damage, and it looks like Abyss are starting off the Dragon.
So they're going for their second of the game. There's not much to trade there. There is a team fight as a Colin comes through.
Will this be a smite battle? Looks like Sejuani will be the victor here. Has the Glacial Prison come down yet? No, it hasn't. A nice box to lock down the team. Will they be able to escape from this one? Varus doing a lot of damage, but the Nah coming in, hitting 4 members, 2 into the wall, but it's not going to be enough. He gets taken out, but here comes Fizz in the backline. Varus going to have to flash over the wall, but that is 3 kills in favor of Legacy. Did I say 3? I meant 4. 4, did I say 4? I meant 5, because an ace coming out. Just kill after kill. A great team fight in favor of Legacy right there.
The kills happening in very quick succession after Pac-Man sacrificed himself to get one of the best Nah ultimates I've seen in the game. That was 3 walls he hit in 3 different areas of that Dragon Pit, and it was an amazing team fight for them. They may have lost the Dragon, but they're going to pick up the tower, and they're going to pick up the Gold League.
Yeah, it was great to see him flirting with death. He went in mini, got chunked to very low, bounced out, but as soon as he got in that Mega, he flashed in, like you said, hit the 3-man wall stun, and pretty much won his team that fight.
Yeah, and upper run just got a little bit low there. Those Raptors do a lot of damage, and they're going to also pick up the bottom tower for their troubles. But Arteezy just doesn't want to take it just yet. He's taking a little bit of tower damage. If he gives, okay, I think I'll take the tower out now.
To deny all gold possible. But unfortunately for Legacy, Abyss did pick up the Dragon, so that's going to be a little bit of stats in their back pocket. A second Dragon for them. We saw the Smite War coming out. I don't believe Sejuani did secure it with a Smite. It seemed to be kind of a mad rush as the Dragon got dropped to about 200 HP.
Yeah, both Dragons. Oh, but the Chum the Waters lands.
Oh, and the Siva not going to be doing enough to dodge out that Nah ult. Her shield must have just dropped off, and Fizz just pretty much 3 hitting her.
Yeah, once that Chum the Waters lands, the amplification of damage that it applies, it is huge for Fizz. And that's one of the changes they really wanted to make for him at that point in time. Before, he didn't even need the Chum the Waters to kill people, but now he needs to land it. And if he does land it, he does even more damage than before. Yeah,
we saw a little bit of AD Fizz coming out when that first change went through, but he has been reverted back to more of an AP scaling champion, as we see the Lich Bane being followed up by the makings of Azonius. And Pac-Man, like we've said, just really playing the lane dominant Nah.
Yeah, he's picked up a frozen mallet there, which suggests to me that he really wants to make sure this Maokai is not doing anything. The moment Miss Fish gets out or pushes a little bit too far, he's going to make sure that he suffers for it.
Yeah, a two-level advantage in favor of Pac-Man. He almost has the Gnar Rage built up. Will he go for something here with that Mega, or is he just going to get the AoE going?
Probably just get the AoE down, continue to harass away. He can't really hit the tower now in that form. There is of Alistair walking around in the mists, so he's just going to wisely back away.
Great warding from Pac-Man just there to know where they will be coming through in case of potential ganks. It looks like we might have Impaired trying to catch out Siva, just hitting the barrel and walking off. It looks like Pac-Man has bit off a fight with the tree. Looks like the root is going to be enough. Here comes Sejuani doing a lot of damage. The headbutt pole going to be enough, and Varus picks it up with a piercing arrow.
They knew his Mega Gnar was down. He did not have any rage building up on that bar because it was still on cooldown. They managed to pick him out. That ward that had just timed out that he had left in that little bottom corner of the jungle brush. He didn't know where they were coming from. He might have saw some bit of the inkling with that pink ward that is in the river brush there, but unfortunately for him, he had been caught out, and very well done by Abyss to really take advantage and make a pick.
Yeah, like we said, good advantage making a pick there. That's really what they need against this team, because Legacy had picked such a great team fight comp as Alistar gets ulted right back into the tower, taking 2 shots, forced to ult defensively. Never something you want to do in just a basically even fight, but looks like the fight isn't over yet as Legacy, Gragas unfortunately missing the slow, but does he want to go for a little bit more? He does have, his flash isn't available, but he does have the Chilling Smite. No, not the Chilling Smite, sorry. But yeah, nothing going to come out of that one.
That was an amazing ultimate by Gragas. I have never seen a perfect split of team members in that way. They almost formed a star if only Miss Fish was there to see it happen. That was almost a pretty display. It was art to me in that situation. He wanted to. He has his righteous glory. He could have kept on going on through, but Miss Fish, the tree, he walked on up, and that basically dissuaded him from going any further into that team fight.
Yeah, it looks like Fresh just doing a nice job of de-warding, sniffing out these pinks. He's got his upgraded trinket, so he's going to get that little bit of Oracle left over to clear any of the peskier wards.
Pretty much. And now that that's been sorted out for him, he's cleared away. That's one of the things I get annoyed the most. It was when you clear those Raptor wards, and then straight away a ward instantly picks it up, and you're thinking, what's the purpose of me picking up these Raptors when the ward's already there? But I guess it serves its purpose. You do get to clear the ward in that situation, and that's what happened there. Unfortunately for Sejuani, next time those Raptors come up, hopefully she can get one through, and it's not going to get straight away out as Fizz picks up a ward there. He's got his sweepers ready to go. Yeah,
Dragon in a minute, so we will see a mad fight going over. The last fight went in Legacy's favor, but Abyss don't want to give it up without a fight. They are 2 Dragons up, so Legacy are looking to secure their first, while Abyss, the third buff's such a great one to have.
Yeah, it gives that crucial movement speed to the entire team. And again, at that point, that's when Dragon is becoming a win condition for the match. You get another 2 more, that's when you pick up your Dragon buff, and it is very powerful. Almost as powerful, if not more powerful than Baron in certain situations. Yeah,
the double stats combined with the burn is just insane. It means that, like, if you're fighting for that 5th dragon and the other team are barreling down on you, you really want to just focus on getting that dragon, then winning the team fight, as we see Alistair going in onto Fizz. Nothing much can happen from it, though.
Yeah, there's really not much Fizz can really do in that situation, and Segoy can't do much as well, but he's been caught out by Mr. Monkey. Playful Tricks is away.
Yeah, it looks like the Glacial Prison coming through, but perfectly timed Zonia's Commando flashing in onto Fizz, and the Playful Trickster just absolutely outplaying Abyss in that regard.
Yeah, he has those Boots of the City, so he's got a little bit. The fight continues.
Yeah, looks like a nice double Gnar ult into the wall. Commando is going to be the focus here. The Chain of Corruption stunning 3 members, but not for very long. With no Glacial Prison, I don't see a way they can come back from this fight. The Shark comes in. It does hit Maokai. Looks like Varus going to stay alive, a little bit of health, but Lucian in the backline doing what he can. Gnar taking extremely low. The Ignite ticking isn't going to be enough. No, the health potion left over. Going to be just enough to keep him alive. Thresh hitting a nice hook on the back end there.
Yeah, very crazy fight there. Gnar came barreling on in. He managed to land a decent ultimate as well, pushing everyone up against the wall. But in that situation, Legacy does come out on top. They manage to take out 2 kills with most of their team members just walking away. And that Dragon's going down fast.
Now, if you look at the health bars, that was an extremely close fight. But you've got to think, imagine if Abyss had the Siva ult and the Sejuani ult. That would have been a whole different story, but they wasted these 2 crucial resources on the tricky Fizz.
And he managed to Playful Stricture Playful Trickster and also Zhonya's out of those ultimates. They were basically nulled straight away just from his item build and his kit. He did a fantastic job getting away from that team fight. They thought they had him caught. They did not. You never can catch Fizz outright. There's always some chance for him to get away.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn, but hopefully they will be a little bit more reserved with such high cooldown and game-changing ultimates. Because imagine a nice Glacial Prison when we saw Lucian flashing under the tower. That could have been his end. That could have been a potential ace for Abyss and a potential third dragon.
And if they managed to pick that up, that would have been big for it. But Legacy now have picked up their dragon with the gold lead. That first dragon is very crucial. That adds extra bonus damage to all the gold they've been accumulating throughout this game. And getting it at this point is a massive boost.
Yeah, it looks like Varus is almost hitting that power spike of AP Nidalee we were so used to a few months ago. Just charging up those Qs. Lucian getting a nice pursuit out of that one. It will be interesting to see how much he can siege a tower, but Thresh getting caught out of position.
Yeah, and that cow was crazy running on in. He saw his opportunity and he charged straight for him. That Thresh got locked up instantaneously and deleted, and that was a pick Abyss really needed. They're fantastic at getting those picks when they need it. This should be the mid tower for them.
Yeah, Sugoi doing what he can to tank up that tower, so they pick up a kill and a tower. A very nice pick for the Abyss team here. Looks like Sejuani doing what she can to prevent Pac-Man taking down the top one.
Yeah, they're just so tanky, the two of them. It's like wet noodles hitting each other at the moment. Arteezy's down on the bot lane. He's thinking he can get this tower as well, but Miss Fish, he's a tree, and he's going to stand ready and tall to make sure that Fish can't get on through.
Yeah, if Fizz left alone, a few of those Lich Bane procs will be enough to crumble that tower. So Maokai is going to have to be on constant defense duty, but the problem is he can't 1v1 the Fizz. 3-level advantage, full AP, but it looks like Alistar has plans of his own. But we saw how this went last time. Is it wise to really devote so much resources to killing a Fizz?
In most situations, the answer is no, but if you manage to catch him out, then yes. It's really one of those yes and no situations. I don't think two tanky champions can really take away this assassin at the moment, because he's just going to say, yeah, no worries, excuse me while I play for Trickster away in this direction. I'll just be back once you walk away. Yeah,
it looks like he's just taking out those wards. He's picked himself up and upgraded sweeper lens as well. Oh, that Trickster just doing so much damage on the back end, getting the slow on the minions. Oh, it's just great to watch when he has enough AP to just get up on that pole, come down, and everything just dies. He's almost there, but as I say that, looks like Gragas might be get caught out. He does have the backup from Thresh and Lucian. A Glacial Prison only onto one member. The TP coming through. I don't know if it was cancelled. It did get cancelled by Mistfish there. Looks like Alistar just going to be providing the headbutt duties. The Sivir ult going to be used defensively.
Yeah, he's just so tanky at the moment. They may have caught him out, but there's not much they could really do. He's only down to half HP now. He's going to be able to sustain it up. There's some pings going down on the Baron. The Abyss is hanging around, but Sugoi gets caught. Yeah, it looks like a good hit. Good hook here. The Boomerang just coming across a few members. We got Boomerangs on each side of the playing field. The Alistar ult is available, so we will see him potentially going in and tanking majority of that damage. Maokai just getting hooked. Not too much going to happen though. But it looks like the Righteous Glory has been popped. The box is down. That's going to prevent any chasing. Looks like Thresh trying to flash out of this one. But in the back line, the Nara is going to come through. Can he get a mega ult going? But it looks like Maokai just getting taken out by the duo bot lane. Oh, the house just hitting Sejuani on the back end. And she's not going to escape that. Fizz going a little bit too deep. The Boomerang not going to be enough to finish him off as a Playful Trickster picks himself up another one. Very well played by Arteezy. They used that Zhonya's at the last moment. That was a fantastic team fight by Legacy. They managed to actually sort of bait out their front line. That's what was the issue there. Basically, they saw Thresh like, yeah, he's caught. We can get him. They had the tree and the cow there, but they did not have them there to protect their carries. And then, next thing you know, Legacy went to town and destroyed Abyss from within. Yeah, what are you meant to do when a 6-2-5 Fizz is just basically training on you? You've got Nah in Mega Form, you've got Fizz with the Shark. There's very little escape for a champion such as Sejuani. She can jump over the wall, but they're sure to follow you. Yeah, and in that situation as well, I mean, he got deleted straight away, BTKA. There wasn't much he could do when you've got such in and out champions and so much lockdown available to you. And when your whole front line, like I said, has tunneled onto the support, who's tanky in his own right. Nada didn't even go down in that situation. It was just a bad trade all around for Abyss. Now, it's fair to mention that if Abyss can somehow get a little bit of a lead here, their siege is so strong with the combination of Sivir and Varus. So they just got to be able to survive this onslaught that's coming out of Legacy right now. Yeah, and also they got a little bit of extra support by Miss Fish with the saplings as it goes off there. They jump onto Chief Impaired.
Yeah, it looks like he will be getting caught by 4 members. A teleport coming in from Pac-Man. The Thresh Lantern going to be there. That's a 2-man Glacial Prison. Is it going to be enough? The shutdown goes over to Maokai. Pac-Man going to try and run out of this one. The box comes down to deter the chase. Sugoi got the ultimate on. The Boomerang hitting 2 members, doing a little bit of slow. Does Legacy want to turn this? I think they do. They've caught Sugoi with the Frozen Mallet. He gives himself face to the mountain. I don't think it's going to be enough as Lucian comes over the wall and doing a ton of damage. BTKA not going to get out of this one either. Nara is just so strong, going into Mega and just giving him a nice wallop to finishing him off. And on the back end, Sejuani just getting taken out by Fizz.
Abyss thought they had found themselves a gold mine with Chief Impaired. They thought we've caught him out, but he was so tanky, it bought enough time for Legacy to bring some support in. It may have been too late for Chief Impaired, but it wasn't late enough for Legacy to go through and make sure they can get revenge for him.
Yeah, I'm really liking the way that Nada is using his Thresh ultimate. He sees when the fight starts to turn sour, he saves it, and they can disengage, wait for Alistar ult to run out, wait for Sivir ultimate to run out, then disengage with the Frozen Mallet.
There's a very good combination that they have there in that situation. That Frozen Mallet doing work for him. A very good pickup by Pac-Man in this situation. Now that, sure, it sort of stops his tankiness, it does give him, provide him a little bit of extra HP that he needs in the team fights, but it's still not as big as Randuin's. It's still not as big as having a Spirit Visage. He has finished that Randuin's now. Once he gets that Spirit Visage, he's going to be very hard to take down. Yeah,
and as I mentioned, that Dragon was melted, so the Dragons are tied up 2-2, 5 towers in favor of Legacy, 22 kills on their side, and a very sizable 14k gold lead coming out. So that's the problem when you run this type of siege competition. If you composition rather, if you fall behind, it's incredibly hard to make your composition work.
And one of the big things as well, there's so much hard engage on the side of Legacy. You don't really have a powerful disengage except with Sivir. And if you're always using that to get away from team fights, you're not using it to get into team fights. And that's the situation that they're having at the moment. Also, with all the tunneling on these bigger tanky champions that they're doing, using all their cooldowns up, Legacy is just shredding on through and cleaning up, just being janitors afterwards.
Yeah, we've seen the Sejuani ultimate onto Gragas, I think maybe 3 times in a row. That's the last target you want to be hitting unless it's going to chain onto a few members. And I really like the idea they've got. You've got the Sejuani ultimate, easy to hit, very straightforward, followed by the Chain of Corruption. Meanwhile, Sivir is just hitting everyone with the Ricochet. It just sounds so good on paper, but unfortunately not making it work here.
Yeah, Legacy saw a few moments to actually get in there and make their team fights work for them. And they're just so tanky. This league of tank metas at the moment, Legacy are really making it work for them, and they've been caught out. Yeah, time and time again. Yeah,
it looks like we got Maokai. He's stacking some armor. He's gone for the Rod of Ages. That's not really what we see in these top lane tanks like Maokai anymore. They seem to favor the Righteous Glory.
The Righteous Glory just gives so much utility for Maokai. It's actually quite hard for him to get into a team fight. Once he's there, he is immovable in most cases because he's just going to walk around just slow knock-ups for days. But to get into that initial team fight, you see the tree lumbering towards you, you're probably just going to walk the other way. The Righteous Glory gives him the ability to do that. The culling comes on through. There goes the pop on the hunt.
Yeah, it looks like Alistar just trying to get in the back line, deny the Lantern, but a nice 2-man pulverizer. Sejuani only hitting 2 again, the 2 tankiest members, but here comes Na. He's trying to go for a 3-man on the Sivir. He sees Sivir, he wants to hit him against the wall. Commando just getting taken so low by Lucian, but a nice 3-man ulti. Alistar going to be getting away from that one, but in the process, he gets taken down. So that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but again, Legacy do have the, although the Baron buff just wore off, it looks like they will have the tower. A nice flash play by Thresh. BTLK is going to get taken out before he can even react, and a double kill coming in for Ryan.
They thought they had a one-on-one trade there in that situation, but Legacy just too strong at the moment. That gold lead really helping them out. Amazing team fight brought through by them. I thought they maybe had gone a bit too far when they go back and tell. Mr. Monkey gets caught.
Oh, a beautiful hook, not even facing the direction that he was hooking it, and looks like Miss Fish is going to be the next one to fall, and that's going to be an ace over to Legacy. They might be able to take out a Nexus turret here.
Nada is an executioner at the moment. He's landing death sentence after death sentence, and it is really giving them what they need. Wow!
A little bit too ambitious there. Commando is going to die in the process, or is he? Oh, the barrel coming out to deny him that extra health regen, and this could potentially be another tower falling, but here comes BTKA. He has respawned. He is that Barrows with a long-range poke. Will he be able to defend?
Yeah, he is going to defend. I think Legacy have realized they've overstayed their welcome and they're deciding to back off right now. Nada has out of mana. Chief Imped, even though he's so tanky, is down to half. And same situation for Lucian. He's slowly rebuilding up his mana at the moment, but he's figured, you know what? I'm just going to get on out of here. My culling may be up, but they might cull me.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have a last whisper the next time these two teams fight, and that is going to be crucial for shredding through that Frozen Heart and the Randuins on the tanks. Champions like Varus and Civ are going to have no chance if Lucian dashes past the tanks and gets into his backline.
Yeah, and I just want to note as well, Fizz thought Christmas had come early when he threw his Chum the Waters out there in that situation. And Civ is just going, no, I don't fear you. I'm going to throw a boomerang to the face. And he managed to take him out quick smart.
Yeah, Fizzers, they love to do that. They feel so invincible once they get a bit of a lead. You saw him in the bot lane before, just dodging everything. But it's hard to dodge a Nexus tower and a Sivir when you're on 10% health.
Yeah, and now TC's thinking, no worries, I'll just pick up the blue buff. That's fine in this situation. We got the inhibitor. The Baron's going to be up in the next 15 seconds. They're going to put some wards up around there, but Abyss are also on the job as well. They're going to make sure that this game isn't going to be that easy for Legacy. Yeah,
it looks like April Ryan has picked himself up the Scimitar that builds out of the QSS. So not going for that last whisper just yet, playing a little bit safe, and especially when you've got so much CC on the side of Abyss, you never want to take the chance to get locked down and deleted before you get a chance to do your damage. But a team fight erupts. Alistar, he is getting taken low despite his ultimate running. Fizz in the backline being able to just zone out the tree. The hook going through, but oh my god, the Fizz just doing so much. The culling hitting off Varus in the backline, but a nice Glacial Prison has Nago's ultimate up. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and it looks like this is going to be the end for Abyss. They are getting zoned out. Oh, Ryan coming back into the fight. Does Lucian just doing so much. Mr. Monkey going to try and escape, but I don't think that he's going to be able to get away from a Lucian. Quite the pursuer, that champion.
Yeah, that relentless pursuit coming on through there. He does manage to get the debuff onto Mr. Monkey there, but he sort of back-paced a little bit, but that doesn't matter. They're just going straight for the win. Legacy smell blood, and they're going for the jugular.
Yeah, Pac-Man saw an opportunity to TP in on the super minions, finish off that Nexus, and that's going to be Legacy taking out Abyss.
That was a fantastic game by both teams there. Legacy played extremely well, definitely exerting their dominance over that team. That last team fight was very well played by both sides, but the gold lead that Legacy had was just too much for Abyss to overcome. There was well positioning by the entire team, but what can you do when there's that 20k gold lead ahead?
That's pretty much it. We saw a great composition coming out of Abyss. They had the poke, they had the CC, they had an idea, but unfortunately it didn't come into fruition.
Yeah, they had it sort of working towards the end of that team fight as well. They actually had really good positioning. They were zoning out the front line and the back line in those situations. Sivir managed to get a lot of free pot shots off at the end of that team fight, but they were just too tanky. It wasn't going to affect. She was actually killing herself in the process because there was 2 Thornmails that she was throwing those auto attacks into.
But yeah, a much closer game for the first than the first one, but we have many more to come, so stay tuned.